Sauk Valley's Weather Authority, this is Sauk Valley Weather Today with meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Even with a fresh coating of snow on the ground, we're still working through Severe Weather Awareness Week here in Illinois. We had our statewide tornado drill yesterday. So today's topic is going to be the severe weather risk forecast that is put out. And this is put out by the Storm Prediction Center, broken down into categories like this. So when we put one of these out from that weather center, what we'll do is we'll break it down for you. We'll give you a time as when we think those storms are going to hit, and then we'll break that threat down by category, ranging from tornadoes, damaging winds, hail, and flooding. And we'll use a sliding scale ranging from marginal, the lowest risk, all the way to high, the greatest risk. And the big question is, well, how does this sliding scale work, and what does it mean to me when I look at the forecast? Well, here's how this all breaks down. Anytime we have what we call a marginal risk for severe weather, that's considered to be low impact because mainly those are dealing with isolated events. So it's nothing widespread in terms of a severe weather outbreak or anything like that. When we jump up to the slight category and even the enhanced category, that means the possibility is there for some scattered strong to severe storm activity, getting a little bit more robust, a little larger hail size, and a little better chance at seeing some tornadic activity rather. Now when we get up to the moderate to high category, those are considered deadly. And again, we don't see these two categories very often. Maybe once a year for a moderate risk around here, maybe once every few years for a high risk, but those are reserved really for powerful events because again, the message and wording with those is very strong. So anytime we're under a moderate or a high, those are the days that you really want to stay on top of the forecast because again, a moderate to a high risk of severe weather, that means widespread damaging winds and several powerful tornadoes are also possible, especially with a high risk, but again, we don't see that often. So basically a good rule of thumb is anytime we have a slight, enhanced, moderate, and especially a high risk, those are the days that you really want to dig into those forecast details that we provide you and kind of prepare yourself and plan ahead for the fact that we could see some dangerous conditions and in fact sometimes even deadly depending on how these storms come together. So that's basically how those severe weather risks work. For today, we're not talking about any severe weather. In fact, we could still have some flurries left over from this storm system. It will be chilly and those winds will still be gusty at times. Mainly cloudy, though I can't rule out some sunshine at times. We'll see high temperatures up to near 32. Heading in for the end of the week, we have some gradual warming and at least we'll get some sunshine back. And this is actually a nice pattern to see because we need to dry out. We've been a little bit too active and a little too wet lately. So we are going to stay dry at least to the end of the week. We'll finally start pushing those temperatures towards the 40-degree mark by the beginning of the weekend. I think we go into the 40s for the weekend, but there could be a chance of some rain mixed with snow. We'll detail that here later on in the week.